Peace and love is yours truly, Nefer Peacock, Nubia, coming to you on today's Scorpio full moon. I know I haven't done a video on the full moons in forever, but it is really important that I get this across because this is a very powerful and sensitive subject and sensitive moon for us all. Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth and metamorphosis and transformation and the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Is also a time where all the questions that you've been asking, you will get answers to. Today is a 16th day. It's a day for epiphanies, intuition. A lot of the questions that you've been asking the universe or asking the Most High will be, the answers most likely will be revealed to you on today. You'll be recognizing something you didn't recognize before. I have warnings for you. I have rituals for you. I have an affirmation for you. I have questions for you so that you can make this time and this moon so powerful and life changing in your life that you will manifest the life that you really need and the answers that you really need and the guidance that you really need from the ancestral realm. Because Scorpio, remember, it's the underworld, it's the darkness, not necessarily a bad thing. You know, a lot of times people hear that, they're like, oh, wait, what? No. No, because out of the darkness comes the light. Sometimes you actually have to go through the darkness, go through the sad times, go through the mournful times, mourn, cry it out, so that you can heal and be rebirthed into something new. As always, if you see me looking down at my notes, it's because I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss anything for you guys. So I wrote it in my Peacock book. So, yes, thank you, Shay, for this beautiful, beautiful new journal that I just got. It's my birthday month, so I'm really excited. I'm getting gifts from everywhere as I go from age 33, a powerful number, into 34 on the 30th, Memorial Day. I was born Memorial Day. Speaking of death. Okay, let's get into it. Get your pen. If you don't have it, pause it, come back, because you really need to write this stuff down. Take your notes. You ready? Got your pen? Okay, let's go. So, question you're asking yourself: am I willing to be reborn again and again and yet again? Okay? We're always being reborn, always, constantly, constantly, constantly. Things are dying away as relationships die away, as old patterns die away, as old selves die away, as hurt bodies die away, as everything dies away. You have to go through that rebirth. And it's sometimes a very painful transition. However, it can be it can be a very powerful one for you, because in order to manifest the life you want, sometimes you got to be who you haven't been before, and that old self has to die away. Affirmation. Write this down. Throughout this day, I am mindful that I carry within me the energies of transformation, rebirth, passion, and strength. Let's say that again. Throughout this day, I am mindful that I carry within me the energies, the powerful energies of transformation, rebirth, passion, and strength. You're going to use this moon for purging emotional matters such as guilt, lust, and obsession. Okay? This is real talk. This is real deal. This is heavy stuff. That's why, even though I haven't done a video in so long, I'm doing one now, because you need to know. You need to take advantage of this time that the Most High has gifted us with. I don't care if you're a Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, spiritual, whatever. These energies are present. And whether you think that you're manifesting or not, you're manifesting. Either you're manifesting good for the greater good, or you manifesting, your lower self, and not so for the greater good. One or the other, you're always manifesting. This is also moon about keeping things private. Scorpios are very secretive. They're very private. So figure out what you need to reveal and what should stay private. That is a big one right now. You don't want your emotions to take over you right now too much. Full moons heighten our emotions already. Scorpio is an emotional sign because it's a water sign. So be careful to not let too many emotional resentments of the past surface and block you from your heightened creative energy. So fight the urge. Don't even fight the urge. Don't even resist. Just don't. Just don't be too suspicious of stuff. Don't be too secretive about the wrong stuff, conniving. And watch your moves. Don't be too moody. Be balanced. Be serene. I'm going to give you some rituals for that. You want to clear out the emotional debris from the past month. Me personally, I've known of 8 people that have passed away and joined the spirit realm. And then with my going through the stuff with my aunt, with her being brain dead in the hospital, and with a trachea and feeding tube. I don't even want to go into it, but there's a lot of emotional debris for myself that came with that. Wisdom Bell is now speaking to me. 1 second, baby. What's up? Okay, one moment. When I finish, go sit down. Pardon me. I'm a mother of a 3-year-old, so that happens. So, okay. Again, full moon comes in today at 5:42 p.m. So do your rituals tonight. You have 2 days to do rituals, but it's always best when you do your rituals closest to the time of the full moon coming in. So metamorphosis, again, transformation, awakening your passion. Anything suppressed will merge into the light. So if you have suppressed any latent feelings or emotional baggage, you most likely are going to feel some type of way about it. And I think one of the best ways to heal is to cry it out, write it out, bathe, listen to music, meditate. Just be very gut-wrenchingly honest with yourself, because what's in the dark is going to come to light regardless. And you rather actually face it, face your truths now, than have your truths thrown at you when you're not ready, okay? Okay, when you're purging your emotional toxins, it can be painful. Scorpio is good at this. Scorpio is good at dealing with pain, because what it's going to do is it's going to empower you. It's the alchemist, taking that pain. Once you cried it out, wrote it out, got creative with it, maybe go to the studio, paint it out, whatever you do. Don't judge yourself. Don't judge what comes out. Just start writing out how you feel. Scorpio is the king of death, letting go what you've outgrown, mourn it to reach a greater level of joy. A lot of times when you let go of things, whether they be relationships, jobs, places you're tired of living, going back to where your bliss is, like I did. For me, I love Miami. I'm a water beach person. I need it. And so I manifested that reality for myself. So you have to move on, because once you're willing to step out of fear and let go of and embrace the unknown without fearing the unknown, holding on to something because you're afraid of what just might happen, instead of moving in power, moving empowered in faith and knowingness, something that's beyond faith. It's the knowingness that when I do this, follow my heart, my greatest good, my highest self, go towards my highest calling, leave that dead relationship alone, leave that dead end job alone, and really and be mindful without fear that what's in here and in here is going to lead you. You got your ancestors with you, got your angels, you got the Most High with you. You will be good. You have to cry it out. Cry, 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 cry. I know it hurts, but cry, 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 cry. Because there's joy that comes right after that. Okay? Promise you. Purge. Now, warnings. Expecting mothers should be very mindful not to lift anything heavy, not to overexert yourself, because unfortunately during Scorpio full moons, a lot of miscarriages happen. Release, release, release. Let it go, guys. Whatever's not catering to your highest self, man, let it go. Be made new. I already told you, be cautious of emotional resentments, okay? Let's get to the rituals. The rituals, vaginal steams. If you're on your cycle, your menstrual cycle, or if you are pregnant, do not do a vaginal steam. Let that yoni rest, because you can get infections or harm your unborn child. Other than that, get your herbs, honey, do your vaginal yoni steams, clear it out, cleanse it out, heal it, love it, and if you don't have any vaginal steams, you can actually Google anything you want to know how to make. You can Google it, honey. How do I make a vaginal steam? What is it about? How do I do it? And how amazing is it for me? Healing baths. If you just have Epsom salt and water, Himalayan sea salt and water, get in that water. Get in that water. If you have holy basil, ooh, yes, add that to that water. Burn your myrrh. That's a powerful. One of the most powerful rituals I can just package for you is to get in the bathtub. Put some Epsom salt in there tonight. Light a red candle. Okay. If you have any dark crystals, like black crystals, especially obsidian, hold those crystals in your hand. Place them on your body. Put them in your bath. okay? And meditate on releasing anything that's not serving your highest good, you know. And for answers, you know, those black crystals, like obsidian, for example, they are so powerful in blocking and repelling discordant vibrations. They protect you, they ground you, they help so much. They're extremely powerful. So go and get you some dark crystals, especially obsidian. Bring your myrrh. Visualize scarlet, the color scarlet around you when you're in your bathtub. If you don't have a bathtub, you don't have to take a bath. You can do this in your bed. Burning your myrrh after you sage and smudge and cleanse the energy, or pray to the Most High to cleanse the energy, and breathe in that scarlet red color into your heart. And you want to ask it to ask the Most High, use that color and visualize that color coming into your heart and filling you with that strength that you need, that courage that you need, that intensity, that passion that you need, and honor these energies and ask your lower nature to be transformed for your highest good. If you're into sexual magic or manifestation, it is a perfect time to do so, okay? If you don't have a partner that you want to be sexual with at this time, guess what? You can get it in with yourself, okay? And not necessarily on some lower vibrational lustful stuff. I'm not saying go turn on some, you know what, watch that. No, I'm saying really cleanse yourself and put yourself in a very powerful place. You know, feel empowered, love yourself, feel in love with yourself, okay? Honor yourself, embrace yourself, you know, your dark side, your sad side, and your happy side, your light side, because it is all a part of you. So don't judge yourself. You know, it's time to stop beating up yourself and stop beating up others. It's time to release, let go, forgive, heal, move on, die, and be reborn. Okay? All that unforgiveness, all that resentment, let that die off. All that fear, all that pain, all that worry, let that die off so that you can be that phoenix rising out of the ashes, reborn, made new, just like you know you need to be to make it happen for yourself, for your family, you know, because we need you and you need you. So take the time to make sure you do so. Tonight I'm going to a full moon Drummond circle in Hollywood, Florida. And I will also be writing out things that I want to let go of. So with this powerful full moon, like I said, if it's any guilt you have over anything, I release the guilt of this. If it's unhealthy lust, I now release lusting over or after this person or whatever. Obsession, I release my obsession to. Addiction, now release my addiction to. And these are all spirits. These are all spiritual energies. So, you know, you can bind and release and banish. Scorpio is about banishment. Banish those energies and those lower frequencies, those toxic, discordant energies out of your life, honey, for good, because you don't need it. You know, you don't need it. The time is now. Nobody got time for that, right? Not playing with these people. So that's what we're doing. We're banishing. And this is not no easy task. You know what I'm saying? You got big girl panties on, big boy drawers on, and really, you know, get up that power. It's warrior time. It's not whether you want to play in these streets or not. You know, the spiritual warfare is still going on. Okay, so all this going on, you better put your warrior and say, make that be your affirmation and say, I am powerful enough to banish this. I am powerful enough to defeat this spirit of fear, this spirit of guilt, this spirit of sadness or depression or negativity or insecurity. You banish that. Write that down. Fold it on a piece of paper. You can burn it. You can pee on it in the morning and flush it down the toilet. That is a ritual. I know that sounded crazy, but it is actually a ritual. Take it, go to the ocean if you live by the ocean, burn it, send it to the ocean. You know, so many things you could do, but write it down, let it go, and you will feel so much better. Say, I'm done, rip it up. I'm done, it's over, it's done. I let it go, rip it up, burn it, release it and let it go. You're powerful. You could do this. I got your back. So if you have any questions or any concerns, y'all, inbox me, Nefer Peacock Nubia on Facebook. I'm Nefer Nubia, NFR on Instagram and Twitter and all my other handles. I love you. I got your back. So let's do this. My birthday's coming in 20 days. I can't wait. Y'all gonna celebrate with me? Yeah? Let's get it. I love you. I'm back. Peace. And thank you all for anyone who has been sending vibrations for me and my family. I'm sending them right back to you. I'm just supremely grateful for that. Okay. One love. Namaste. Peace. Hotep. Shalom. I'm out.